think definitely writing kind of your introduction and conclusion is like not first, like writing those kind of last once you've written the essay kind of helps me because it's hard to kind of talk about what you're going to talk about in the essay if you haven't written it yet and kind of draw together the point. So I found that was really helpful to write it up. As well as another thing which I found really useful is when you're writing, definitely don't start as if this is going to be the final thing you hand in. I definitely write paragraphs that I know aren't that great and probably informal language and everything, but then develop them afterwards, because if you're going in and writing like this has to be perfect, it's very hard to write anything at all, because you're like, oh, okay, this is good, so you don't write it at all. But then this is why I usually go over the word count and then cut it down afterwards, because you can't really see if something's good or bad unless you're looking at it new.
Is that I like to develop the structure separately, so I start writing the introduction on a different Word document, and I write as much as I think of. Obviously, I'm not going to write an introduction that's 2,000 words, but if I find maybe 2 or 3 ways of starting an article, I like to put all 12 of them down, and I like to go to maybe the body, and in the body, every paragraph I write it different on a different Word document, and write as much as I find. So sometimes when I'm done, you realize that maybe one introduction and maybe one thread of maybe a paragraph and another paragraph, they fit better than maybe the second introduction.
Reported speech. Academic writing is very different from the regular speech, so you want to be sure that you're using academic tenses, you want to be sure that you're using academic reporting verbs, because it's very easy to say Vivian said, but that's not academic. Instead, you'd be wanting to say things like Vivian suggests or Vivian infers and things like that. They just really help. So I find that it also you never go wrong with searching synonyms of words. I do that a lot because you don't want to put all that energy into your work and do this and then you put it in Turnitin and then it's highlighting a lot of things for you. So you want to be sure that you're paraphrasing really well and that you're not using the very same words that somebody else uses. But then again, about changing certain words, you have to be careful that you're not taking away from the meaning of the piece of work that you have read.